Today's recipe is not a classic. It's actually New Delhi's take or New Delhi's version on a momo. This is the creamy, silken, juicy, absolutely saucy and stunning Afghani chicken momos. Let's begin. Like I said, it's not a classic. Well, momo is actually a gift from the Himalayan belt to the world. Momos are eaten as snacks, are eaten for breakfast, are eaten for lunch, are also eaten for dinner, are also actually midnight supper plans. It's a fantastic and easy recipe, but this one is albeit a little complicated. When I say complicated, it actually has a version. It has a saucy version to a classic momo. First things first, let's make the dough for the momo.
For the dough, the most important ingredient, of course, is refined flour. I'm going to create like a well, and into this I'm going to add in oil, followed by salt, and to bind this dough I'm going to use hot water. Well, because the water is hot, I'm going to initially mix this with the help of a spoon. Let's start kneading this, and this needs to be kneaded into a nice and soft dough. Initially it will be slightly warm, and that's exactly how we want it. With this, a soft and pliable dough is done and ready. Just a few drops of oil to ensure that it does not dry out. Keep this covered to rest for at least 15 minutes.
While that's happening, let's start making the chicken mince. When I say chicken mince, I mean the stuffing for the momo. Let's go.
For the filling, I'm going to use chicken mince, of course, and to this, I'm going to add in a few more ingredients. Let's begin with onions, salt as required, freshly crushed black peppercorns, and last but not the least, vegetable oil. Let's mix all of this well. Well, in the filling, the oil is the most important ingredient because that ensures that the chicken is nice and moist even after getting steamed.
The dough has rested well, the chicken stuffing or the filling is done and ready. Let's now start making or shaping the momos. And trust me, I'll try to make it as simple as I can, but nevertheless, you'll get it right and perfect only through practice. Also, in case you find this complicated, just take a round disc, fold it like a half moon and steam it. Don't make it extra complicated, guys.
You need to pinch a marble sized ball like so. You shape this into a round and press this lightly. You dip this in refined flour and start shaping this into a very thin disc. Keep turning and moving as you keep rolling into a thin disc. Even if it's not a round or a circle, it's absolutely fine. We can use our cutters. Let's cut this with the help of a cookie cutter. Right in the center, I'm going to place the chicken mixture. On the sides, I'm going to apply water. And the first step is to pinch this like so. And then you start pinching like this. Do not be bothered about the shape, just follow this technique. The shape will automatically take place. Well, this is a pleated money bag.
The momos are shaped and ready. The next step is to steam these. And for this, of course, you can use a commercial steamer. You can make your own steamer, or worst case scenario, or a classic Indian way of steaming idli mold. Use that. One thing that's important to note here while steaming, take oil, vegetable oil or any seed oil, and just brush the bottom of the steamer, very importantly, because when the momo gets steamed, it has to easily come out while serving, otherwise the bottom will tear. Do remember that. While the momos are getting steamed, the Afghani chicken momos, remember? Now what is Afghani about it? Afghani is the white, rich, cheesy, creamy, buttery sauce. Let's make it.
Let's begin this with a dollop of butter, immediately followed by paste of garlic. While this is getting cooked, I'm also going to add in refined flour so that the garlic and the flour literally cooks together without getting any color. This may tend to stick at the bottom, of course, because of the garlic and the flour, but keep scraping it and ensure that this does not burn. This mixture has cooked well. Let's add in milk, and along with this, water. Let's stir this well. Once the flour starts cooking in this mixture, it'll give you a garlic sauce. Just ensure that the sauce is smooth and lump-free. Of course, there would be a few bits and particles of the garlic, and that's absolutely fine. Time to season this with some black pepper, followed by garam masala, chili flakes, chaat masala, and finally salt. Let's mix this well, and with this your creamy, cheesy, garlicky sauce is ready. Our momos are steamed and ready. Let's transfer these very carefully into our sauce. Well, finally, you can sprinkle in some more of the flavorings, a little bit of black pepper, garam masala, chaat masala, chili flakes, and last but not the least, another power-packed ingredient, grated cheese. Well, just to kind of break the whiteness in the recipe, I'm also sprinkling in some freshly cut coriander leaves. And with this, your Afghani momos are done and ready.
Do make this for your family, do make this for your friends, but more importantly, make this for yourself.